So why OrgMetrics? I've been a Fortune 500 executive, a corporate advisor, part of college faculty, and for 30 years have worked with boards of directors, executives, and managers with global clients in various industries. Management development doesn't have to be face-to-face, and it doesn't have to be boring. Welcome to the OrgMetrics Challenge. This famous comedian provided critical advice for job seekers. Carl, what did you write? No. Tiger King is not correct. Phil's twin brother Phil, did you do any better? That's right, Chris Rock. Hey. I'd like to paraphrase the great comedian and organizational psychologist Chris Rock when he offered 3 pieces of career advice. Successful careers are built on a handful of strengths. We can take a few things where we are slightly above average and build on those. Later in the seminar, I want to talk about the patterns of building successful careers. I also want to share some anecdotes and insight from managers that we've interviewed from around the globe in the course of our podcast series called Voices from the Middle. We assume it's easy to identify the outstanding performers. They will just naturally stand out. The picture you might have is something like you might see from the popular TV show The Voice. What you see is an orchestrated, objective talent identification event. The judges have expertly done their work, and the hypos have been fairly selected. Well, as you might expect, it doesn't work like that in real life. A while back, I had a chance to visit NASA and had the good fortune to meet one of the astronauts there. And he was definitely a hypo. He spoke a couple different languages. He was a medical doctor. He was charming. He knew how to relate to people. He had it all. But then I was thinking about and was reminded by one of the staff members there that there were over 60,000 scientists, electricians, craftsmen, and maintenance people who made those flights possible. What I learned from that was that we need a more robust evaluation process, one that moves away from just focusing on the hypos. But retirement is an idea whose time has come and gone. Our thinking about retirement and aging is old. If you're like me, you might feel that you are just as accomplished as you ever were. Hopefully a bit wiser and not at all ready to put your feet up on the lounger and call it a day. These words might resonate with you. I ain't as good as I once was. As you age, what are the things that you can bring to the party now? What are the strengths that you have that can help you really deliberately consider what's next for you? As we go through our workshop, we will take a lighthearted look at aging, as well as engage in more serious discussions to help you discover your next act. We'll also be discussing how the company can use the talents of older workers as well as younger workers to realize the promise of a multi-generational talent force. And the group that will be key to implement your new normal. Of course, this often overlooked group are your first line and mid-level managers, your first responders. And these are our clients. We help your good managers to become better leaders. And we work with your company to design the processes, systems, and technology to accelerate this development. Developing leaders and building organizations. This is what we do. This is who we are.